Okay, so this is the table that we will need to study further operators ahead, which we have. So please make sure that you have created this table in MySQL completely. Also, I would suggest that, see, this is the query to create that table. Okay, write this down and save this query. Go into file and save this query. Okay, save script. Yeah, or I can say here save script as, and save it particularly where you want to save this, so you will know where you can find your query. Okay, so I have saved this query, so I'll just run this now. Again, we will go from very beginning. uh, what database, I don't want to create it in the cupboards. Okay, fine, let's create it over here. Yeah, so cupboard we have. Okay, so we will run this query to create a table called as employee. Yeah, and we'll see it also. So I want this whole to run. It's okay, so I'll run it. Fine, I can see null values. Nothing is right now in the table. Insert into employee table. This is the another query that I have like return. So you have to save this query. So every time you're practicing, drop the table so you can create it again and practice it again. Okay, so save this query. Right here what you can see is python 02 select star from python 02 dot employee. This is nothing but database name dot the table name. Understood? What is this? The database name dot the table name. It will go into the python 2 database and it will select the employee table from it. So this is also one way of writing or selecting a table, or glancing your table. You write the database name first and dot the table name. It is also one way. But since our table is in the cupboards, our table is in the cupboard database over here, so we can't write here python 02. We don't have employee table in python 02. Okay, we want it from cupboard, so we can write here cupboard dot employee. So it will go into this only. Okay, if I run this whole, see, I'll just run this query for time being. So yeah, we have the blank values, but if I run this whole query, now I'll get all the values and I can see them. See, all these values are filled in to the table. Now I can go ahead and use my other operators and use other queries to get the data, whatever data is needed. Okay, so we'll move ahead. So the first thing that we need to know is, in SQL there are logical operators. What is the meaning of a logical operator? And the word and is a logical operator. Okay, the word or is a logical operator, not is a logical operator. So how are we going to use it? So here, right here, both, see, there are two conditions. uh, it is simple English, again it is very simple English, that condition 1 and condition 2 should be true, then only the whole system will be true. If one of the condition is false, the whole line will become false. This is a normal logical operator. Or means this condition should be true, then the whole statement will be true, or this condition will be true, then whole statement will be true. If one is false, it will work. Again, I'll explain it a little bit easier. For an AND operator, to work, both conditions should be true. Only then output will be true. For example, uh, like This example is given by a light bulb, actually, by a light bulb, but I think that analogy would be a bit too much for this session. Uh, just understand that phi is greater than 3. Is this condition true? Yes, it is. Phi is greater than 3, and phi is greater than 4. This condition is also true. So when these two conditions are true, okay, when these two conditions are true, this whole statement is true. When these two conditions are true, this whole statement is true. If I have to explain it to you in an Excel file, see, for an AND table, AND operator, for an AND operator, when condition 1, and this is condition 2, if this is true and this is false, if this is true and this is false, the output will be false. If this is false and this is true, still the output will be false. Still the output will be false. Both the conditions compulsory have to be true. Both the conditions compulsory have to be true. Only and only then the output will be true. Only and only then. So if both are false, then obviously it will be false only. But for an OR operator, if one condition is true, for an OR operator, if one condition is true and other is false, it will still give you true. If one condition is false, other is true, it will still give you true. This will also still give you true. Both the conditions have to be false. Both the conditions have to be false. Only and only then this will work. Only and only then it will become false. This is a very important understanding of what this is. I'll explain it to you from a very simple perspective. I think so. I can. Okay, fine. So this is a pipe. Okay, this is a pipe. Here you will get your water. Your water is coming from here. Okay. But you have one first tap over here and another tap over here. Okay. These are the two taps, and your water is coming from here. This is the inlet of your water. From here water is coming. Now tell me, if this tap is closed, okay, if this tap is closed but this tap is open, will the water flow? No, na? This is called as series. This is called as a series connection. Or this is your basically your AND condition. This will help you understand AND condition better. This is your AND condition. If this tap is closed and this tap is on, will the water flow? No, it will stop right here. But let's say this tap is on and this tap is closed. Will the water flow? No, water will come and it will stop at this tap. It will not flow. Only and only when both the taps are open or both the conditions are right or true, only and only then the water will flow. Only and only then the water will flow. Right? Now going on, this is called as series connection. The parallel connection is another story. The parallel connection works like okay, fine. Now the parallel connection is like this. This is your first tap and this is your second tap. Okay, what connection is this? This is your parallel connection, or the OR operator. How the OR operator works, this is a very good example of it. Okay, this is a very good example of it. Now let's say these are the two taps. Water will be going through both the taps. Water will be going through both the taps. Yeah, water will be coming from over here also and over here also. Both the taps. Now this is your say this is your tap number 1 and this is your tap number 2. Now let's say what will happen if only one of the tap is open. Let's say tap number 1 and tap number 2. We have tap number 1, tap number 2. Say first tap is open, second tap is not open. Will the water come out from here, from the outlet? Yes, it will, because if you close tap number 1 is open, water will come from here and it will go out. Even though tap number 2 is closed, it will not affect, water will still come out in the outlet. Let's say if this is the output, the water has to come out from here. If one of the output is closed, now let's say 2 is closed, it will still come out. Now if the first tap is closed and the second tap is open, first tap we close the first tap and we open the second tap, the water will still flow, right? If this is closed, this will help it to get the water out, right? So in both the conditions, water is still going to flow out, in first condition also, second condition also. Yeah, what is the third condition? That both the taps are open, of course the water will flow. Only and only if when the water is not coming out from when both taps are closed. When both the taps are open, water will flow. Only and only when both taps are closed, water will not flow. Is this analogy clear? This is your OR operator. If one condition is true, it will work. Only and only when both conditions are not true, the OR operator will not work. Only and only when both conditions are not true. Okay, and this right here is your AND condition. AND operator. Both the taps have to be open. Only and only then, see, both taps when they are open, only and only then water will flow. Rest of the time the water will not flow. Over here it will not flow. Over here it will not flow. So for an AND operator, both your conditions should be true. Only then the output will be true. For an OR operator, both if only one condition is true, the output will be true. Are we clear on that? Can anyone give me confirmation that we are clear?
Yes.
Anyone have any doubt? No? Okay, fine. Then we'll move ahead. Today we'll only see the logical operators. Okay. So, I want the name of the I want an employee details. The question is, I want employee details whose name starts with whose last name starts with whose last name is Patel. Whose last name is Patel. Whose last name is Patel. And I want him from department should be mechanical, electrical. His department should be electrical. First, again, if I want to see the table, what do I have to type? Select star from employee, right? And I'll run this query. So this is our whole table. What I want from this table? What do I need from this table? I need to find people whose last name, this is last name, is Patil and the department should be mechanical. So there are two conditions, right? How many conditions are there? There are two conditions. So what I will do is select star from. First, what do we write to get everything from employee? Only employee, right? So we will write employee, but now there is a condition. What is the condition? We want we want we want employees whose last name is Patil and department is electrical. So we will write a condition where what last name L name is equal to what is equal to Patil. Now we use the AND operator, and what his department should be electrical. Now if we run this query, we will only get people whose last name is Patil and their department is electrical. This was possible because of the AND operator. Only and only because of the AND operator. We told him from column last name we want name surname Patil, from column department we want electrical. This is how it was possible, because of the AND operator. When there are multiple conditions given, we use the AND operator for them. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So the second operator that we learned, it was the fine. We'll just see one variation over here. What happens if I choose the department mech? Is there any Patil in mech? Let's first see that. Is there any Patil in mech? So see, these are the mech. There is no Patil in mech, right? So what will happen when I choose last name Patil or department mechanical? If I run this query now, I will get nothing. Why did I get nothing? Because last name Patil is there, yes, but not for mechanical department. There is no one with surname Patil in mechanical department. That is the reason the AND operator gave us, this is the whole AND operator, this whole is your AND operator. The output of this is false because one condition is fulfilled, this condition is fulfilled, last name is Patil, but no one in mechanical is with last name Patil. That's why this whole condition failed and we didn't get anything in the output. The output is null because of that. But now I want to see people whose last name is Patil, or if they are from mechanical department. I simply have to, I'll just copy this again. I will simply put here an OR operator, OR. Now what has happened is it will select star from employee. It will give me columns from employee table where last name is Patil or whoever's department is mechanical. If I run this query now, see, I'm getting people from mechanical 1, 2, see, mechanical 1, 2, 3. 3 people are from mechanical, yes. And I'm getting these 2 people because their last name is Patil. This table happened, this query ran and happened because of the OR operator. Because one of both the conditions are getting fulfilled. Okay, let's see what happens if I keep this, like if I write something else. Let's say I write something sale. Let's see what happens in OR. What happened? Is there any department named sale? No, we don't have any department named sale. But there are people with last name Patil. Yes, there are. So it will only show me this. This whole OR operator will be true because one of the condition is true and it is giving output for it. But if I do the same for the sale department, if I for the AND operator, if here I put sale for the AND operator, we will get nothing in the output. See, did we get anything? No. Both the queries are same? Yes, both the queries are same. But just because of the AND operator and the OR operator, we get the output depending upon it. When we run it with AND, both the conditions should be true. Only then it will give output. But for OR operator, one of the conditions should be true, then it will give output. See, one of the condition is true, yeah, it is giving us output. But for AND, one condition is false, one is true. It is not giving output. Just remember this, the analogy of the analogy this analogy. Okay, the pipeline analogy. You have a pipeline in series, it is an AND operator. Both the taps should be open, only and only then the water will flow. If one is closed, water will not come out of here. But for OR operator over here, which is in parallel, if one is closed, water will come from the other. If one is closed, water will come from 2. If 2 is closed, water will come from 1. Only and only when both the taps are closed, both the conditions are false, only and only then water will not flow, if those both taps are closed. So to understand the and the or, remember this pipe analogy, it will help. Okay, so this is a very important operator, these both, because this will be used very much in your real work also, the AND operator and the OR operator. The third one is the NOT operator. NOT. Okay, I want, see, this is my actual table. Yeah, I have many names, many departments over here, right? I have many departments over here. Yeah, mechanical, electrical, civil, chemical, computer. I want to exclude all the people from mechanical. Let's say I want to exclude everyone from mechanical and I want to output the table. I need everyone, every employee who is not a mechanical engineer, who is not in mechanical department. How I will write the query? It is written with the help of a NOT operator. It is written with the help of the NOT operator. What is the meaning of NOT operator? I will write the same query: select star from employee, where, see, where department is equal to, if I write where department is equal to mech, if I write this and I run the query, I will get only people who are from mechanical. Okay, but if I put an exclamatory mark, this is an exclamatory mark. This exclamatory mark is basically your NOT operator. NOT, N-O-T, NOT operator. This is your NOT operator. This is your NOT operator. What will this do? Wherever department is mechanical, it will not select it. The NOT operator is that. Now, if I run this query with a exclamatory mark before equal to sign, which is, this is basically not equal to sign. This is not and this is not equal to sign. Okay, if I run this query now, I will get every department except mechanical. You can see we have chemical, civil, computer, electrical, but no mechanical. So if you want to exclude a particular search, you have to use the NOT operator for that particular column. Everyone is there except the NOT operator, except the mechanical, because we have used a NOT operator on it. AND is written as simple AND, OR is written as simple OR, and NOT is written as exclamatory mark before equal to sign. Okay, there is other way also to write a NOT. I will show it in the further lecture. So we stop for today. Yeah.